This is just gonna be a short video where I'm sharing a few useful ideas that you can hopefully learn from. So this morning I took this trade, this sell trade. Why did I take it? It's all because of this wedge pattern right here. So if you don't know what a wedge pattern is, it's very simple. Just go to Google and search ascending wedge pattern. Go to images. So this is the pattern that I'm trading. So this is the pattern, right? If you check my volatility 75 index, it will tell you that when we're inside the channel, we buy on the supporting trend line and then we sell on the resistance trend line. And just like that, you sell right here. We look for reversal patterns. We look for reversal patterns. And another important thing is that once it breaks out, it comes down to this starting point of the wedge. So this is what I'm doing on my trade right here. This is what's happening on the trade. This is the wedge. Once it has broken out, we know that it's coming down here. So that's why I took this trade. But then let's talk about the entry. Why did I enter right here? Because the most sensible entry would be up here. But then I couldn't enter right here. Why? Because we don't have a clear, I didn't have a clear reversal pattern. Because this thing just came and bounced off the trend line. So it's very risky to come and put your sell here after a few red candles. And if you have watched my previous video before this one, you will know why. But if you haven't watched it, I'm gonna show you right now. The reason why you don't wanna sell here is because this thing, you don't know what it's doing. You might find that it wants to make another reversal pattern. Maybe it wants to make head and shoulders pattern. Something like this. Let me change the color so that it's visible. Yeah, maybe it wants to do something like this. Once you enter here, it can hit your stop loss before going down. And by the time this pattern is confirmed, you would be away from the charts because you'd be recovering from this loss. So that's why I didn't enter up here. There was no clear entry. There was no clear reversal structure that I know. Because if you have watched my VIX75 strategy, you will know that VIX respects double tops and head and shoulder patterns. So these are the two patterns that I would be looking for right here. So for this trade, a possible entry would be right here. As you can see, we have a very clear head and shoulder pattern right here. So I could have entered. This is the resistance of the shoulders. So I could have entered somewhere here because now the pattern is confirmed. Could have entered here. Could have entered here with my stop loss. The target is all the way to the bottom of the structure. Remember, we have broken out right here. We are aware that we are out of the wedge. So the target could have been to down here. But then this happened when I was away from the market. Because when I woke up, the market was somewhere around here. Around 6 o'clock there. So I had to find another entry. And then the market showed me a very interesting structure, which is this corrective pattern right here. So what is this corrective pattern? As you can see, this is a bunch of very short candles going up. This means that bulls are winning for now, but they are really out of strength. So any So this is the market telling you that anytime from now I can go down because buyers are out of strength now. So anywhere that you see something like this, or for example, if you could see a push to the downside. So for example, if you can see a push to the downside and then all of a sudden the market starts going down in a very corrective manner, this is a very good symbol that we might have a very strong reversal. And this is what's happening. This is what made me to end. Because now remember, the wedge pattern is telling me that price has to come to this point. And now I'm seeing this very strong signal that buyers are out of strength. So this was a good idea for me. So I decided that. So that's why I saw that once price breaks out of this corrective pattern, I'll sell. So once I saw this very long candle, I placed my sell order with my stop loss up here. And then later during the day, my take profit was hit. And then after so look at this. This is interesting. Look at this. The double bottom pattern that I was talking about, that VIX respects a lot. This is it right here. This is it. We have a push to the downside. Let me just increase the thickness so that it's more visible and change the color. We have a push to the downside, a push to the upside, then push to the downside. And this is and then we have a push to the upside. VIX loves to make this pattern, the double bottom structures. But anyway, that's not the topic of the video. I've already covered everything that I needed to cover. So that's it. If you haven't watched my VIX75 strategy video, you definitely need to watch that video because I shared a lot of valuable information on that video.